Hello, everyone. Welcome to our exciting episode of Voice of Leadership, where we are going to explore the remarkable journey of Radhika Mam, an education trailblazer from Trissur, Kerala. After basic education in Kerala, she ventured into Madhya Pradesh post marriage, driven by an insatiable thirst for learning. Starting at DAV School, Radhika Mam pursued evening classes, earning MA and B.Ed degrees. From 1987, she blended teaching with impactful social work, advancing to diverse roles in school administration until 2005. Since 2006, Radhika Mam has led as principal in various institutions, leaving an indelible mark on education. Her accolades include recognition from news agencies, private school associations, TATA Education, and a Bihar Icon Award by TOI. Awards from Dainik Jagran, Hindustan, I Next, and Dainik Bhaskar underscore her commitment. Recently honored among the best 100 principals of India, Radhika Mam's journey is a testament to the transformative power of education. So, join us for an inspiring interview delving into her experience, insights, and the lessons learned throughout her illustrious career. This promises to be a celebration of excellence in education. So let's start, ma'am. First of all, I welcome you with a big heart. And my first question for you is what does your morning routine look like?
And the morning every day, from the childhood days to till date, I wake up at 4 o'clock and do the household chores. That's invariably, whether it is holidays or Sunday or but I wake up every day and set my everything's ready. And really, and after that, after 5 minutes, I enjoy stay in the balcony or in the outside and look at the sun. And really, I cherish myself that yes, my day is going to start like sun.
Okay.
So
4
this is what.
o'clock in morning.
Yeah, every day, whether it is a winter, whether it is any, because childhood days itself, I started it because of some reason. My home, I belong to a middle class family, and there were the religious rituals. And Kerala, you have to take bath and everything. Then only you have to do the puja. Then only you can move to the schools and all. That custom was there. I think that is assimilated in blood. So now also I wake up at on time. I go to bed also early. By 10 o'clock, I wind up my work also. That's the thing.
That's great. I mean, you seem to be very religious, very disciplined personality. I'm like, it's really great to know about it. Okay. Okay, can you share a funny or naughty prank that, pulled you off as a student? And did it ever come back to haunt you later in a career as a principal?
Yes, I felt when the students, when I was a child, I was very good in academic and cultural activities and everything. So I was admired by all the sisters and all. Unfortunately or fortunately, I had in the meantime, we got one English teacher who is not a nun or father, neither nun nor father. Okay, he was very much appreciated always me. So I found that I'm the best in his eyes. So not anything I can do it, he won't believe. He was very straight and he used to punish all the students also, means my friends also. So everybody used to tell that see, he only loves you only, we have to do something. One day what happened, I got one rubber snake.
Okay.
And you know that he always take my books only for taking. So I kept it inside it and given to him. The moment he opened the book, he jumped with the fear because he thought it's original snake in it. Something is. He jumped, but I never expected he gave a tight slap to me. So that was the day I found that I could not believe it myself, and because he was always he calls me always. Everybody knows that. Nook and corner of the schools knows that I'm in his heart only. That much favorite student. But I never expected that at this thing. But later when I came, I was repent that time I was so angry upon him that how he has given such a tight slap on my, and it's with become four fingers also visible that time. And everybody surprised. They never thought that, sir, because I thought the freedom which you are given by sir, I misused it. Rather, I could say that. When I become a principal, I realized that there is a line should draw between the students and the teacher. We need to allow them. We need to take care of them. We need to have very close to them. We don't understand them, but there should be line. The line that day when sir would have been drawn, I would not done that one. That's
Hmm. I mean, it was really, very adventurous prank you played with your teacher. The rubber snake. Everyone.
still
If there
like,
had been
I still
anyone
like,
else,
I think my that teacher, Mr. Sridharan, name, he may not be alive also, because I'm not knowing, because that time also he was much aged than me. There's a difference between me and him also, around, you can say, 30 years. So I hope
hmm,
I can understand, but
yeah,
still I'm feeling that I'm regret also. I said sorry to him now, but that day it was really a funny day.
Okay, that's great to know. I think it's a mixture of, a prank as well as your emotions, like, which
Hmm.
you felt later on, like, whatever you did, it was wrong. Like, you cannot,
I felt it. I could have been placed it before a different way. I could have
yeah.
informed him that how my colleague, how my friends are feeling about him. I would have done something else, not this way, because all the students laughed that day. That felt him very bad. That's why he has given the tight slap to me.
Yeah. Okay. If you could describe your leadership style in 3 words, what would they be?
My leadership style is, first one is really democratic ways,
Okay, that's
and
great.
there is I always collaborative way of learning, and I
Okay.
believe in leadership, group leaders. I believe that each one of my colleagues have got some qualities. I take the best out of it. I never impose anything on them. I listen them, and then I make the any you can conclusion in it, because so
Mm-hmm.
that then activity whatever they wanted, they will enjoy it, and they do it. The smile while doing, after the completion of the task, before leaving, the smile should be in their face. That's my, I believe it. So I collaborative way, I guided them. And it's not like that I won't scold. There is, you can say, the some places authority way also I do it, because no one like to that the you should come this time, then they may not. Some places I do the authority. It's a mixture of, but it's very loving and caring. I understand. I would put keep empathy also in it.
Hmm. It's really good, like when you are at a leadership position. So the kind of, strategy which you are following, I think it's critical. And at some point of time, you feel like, there has to be a democratic way also, so that, people have right to say what they want to.
They
Because
wanted.
sometimes it becomes unheard from the other's end. So, that is not that impactful. But yes, the kind of strategy which you are following, I think it's, kudos to you. That's
I give
super.
I give the space to each one of them. They can inform me. They can tell that this program we wanted to do in this way. But
Right.
final, of course, it's mine. I'll look into the organizational. They may not
Mm-hmm.
look into the organizational way, benefit way. They may look into the personal or some point of way. Because I need to look into the all the stakeholders' views also. But I involve them. That's why they are very happy.
Hmm. That's nice. Okay. Okay. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
To know the problems of the people, and to I can find and understand that what's the problems, that what is really the unshared problems they have, to know it and find the solution of it.
Okay.
Everybody may not share the problems, so I need to read the minds of the unshared problem. Shared problem, we all get the solution, but there are some people who there are many students who will never share the real problem. So I can, how could I read the mind of them, what is going on, what is really happening? That's to know that superpower, I'll get it. I can make a smile in all of them face. That's my.
Yeah. But don't you think that this superpower can have a negative impact also? Like, if you could read everybody's
Yes, of
mind,
course, that
what is
make me
going
sad also. I agreed for it. But and if there will be some middle path also. I can many of the problems we know that they may not understand how to take up it. So I
on?
hope that in the course of journey, I met a lot of people. I have involved many issues, and various schools are led it. So I hope that every problem, it's mathematics. I always tell my students also, if the problems are the solution definitely will be there. Though it's sometimes everywhere in
Hmm.
COVID time, we're all made sad. We are all
Hmm.
unhappy. That's true. But at the same time, solution also got it.
Hmm. Hmm.
But
That's
wherever we are now, yeah, that's why though every problem anybody that's make us sad, but we will
nice.
find the solution also. If I could, then I would be the best, happiest person in the world.
That's great. I mean, if I had the superpower, obviously I would not be able to manage it because my mind would be echoing every time by everybody's problems, and I was like, oh my God, what the superpower I have. But
Yes.
I'm impressed the way you are going to balance it. So I mean, this is nice, really. Okay. Okay, I have a riddle for you. I hope that being a principal, you can solve this. So the more you take, the more you leave behind. What is it?
I think footsteps are your
Okay.
journey. Whatever you do, good or bad, whatever the footstep, whatever you do it, that's you leave behind also.
Oh, great. That's
Um,
nice. Okay. So, I mean, again, I'm talking about, the strategy because I'm really, I'm really convinced and I'm really sure of like, the kind of strategies you have been following in the school. That's superb. I mean, the democratic way, the empathy, and whatever the other elements you are including in your leadership style. So, I think they make sense. So again, my question for you is like, can you share a strategy you use for effective communication with students, staff, and parents?
Of course, ma'am. For effective communication, first thing is a respect on others. Respect to the
Mhm.
child, respect to the parents, respect on the teachers. That's we had to. And the understanding them. The first thing we are only generally what is happening, all the institution head or teachers, whatever they wanted to tell, they tell. But they were not understanding that the what is really how to speak, how to convince them, and create it. First thing, the trust should be created between them. The
Hmm.
child should listen us for that trust. Bond should be there. That's the main and empathetic way also. We have to see that the person is speaking that time. We have to stand on their shoes, fit on their shoes, and then think that if I'm in their place, what would happen? How to be that to be developed, and I know that with this we can easily communicate and convince the
Hmm.
parents, teachers, students. Sometimes it is required. Maybe some of the problems what they are placing, they are looking to their direction might be, but it is our duty to how create a build a trust between them and then present accordingly, so they can understand that so everybody
So,
has got a problem.
what one word would you use for this strategy?
Trust
Trust. Okay.
and confidence to build between them.
Okay. Okay. This is nice. Yeah, actually, you need to understand what is going on in their mind, in their life, and accordingly, you are going to take this,
That's
decision.
what.
So I think for effective communication, it has to be a two-way chat, not a
True.
one-way. Yeah. So I think it's super important. Yeah. Agree. In sync with you. Okay. What's your favorite childhood memory?
It's really funny and sad memory, but it's always very loving. When in Kerala, it's a rainy season. In the June 1st means it's that the
Mhm.
monsoon starts by the end mid of the May, and and our schools open on the June 1st only. That's June 1st. If it is not Sunday, then June 1st is opening. So
Okay.
I was not 5 year old, but my parents were bound to put me in a grade one. They manipulated something, you can say that somehow they got admissions there.
Mhm.
So my father purchased me the very pink color. Today also I'm recalling that frock, a pink color, frilled
Okay.
frock. Then I kept it aside. My height was very small, so I used to call everybody that sparrow, small, small,
Okay.
just that way. So I was so happy and excited. My brother also, I started in the morning. I wake up very early that time also, and I took bath and everything ready and wore the pink colored frock and hold the hands of the brother and started moving. But after few steps ahead, it's got raining heavily, and that time there is no such roads were there. We had to go through the you can paddy field and all. I slipped and fell down. My frock
Oh.
and everything went dirt, and I started crying, crying. Bitterly I cried. My brother could not take me because I was a completely. when I trenched in the water. So he has taken back, and again I changed. Unfortunately, that time we know that was an era, that was a time we don't keep so much of clothes. There are two, three, four good clothes. So another one, mother has given white frilled frock. I was somehow, because new one, it's not a new, but it is two or three times, so I wore it. So again, I was happy, but the same thing happened again. I fell down on the road, and
Oh.
that was even and come back. And brother said that I'm getting late now. Anybody, some other person has to take her. I'm leaving. And my and which so I cried bitterly. I
Oh.
cried, and some neighbor, I think someone uncle or someone, I'm not recalling, someone has taken me to the reached, and the school headmaster. So that time, so there was not a principal, we called headmistress. She's made me happy and all, but still my that pink color, I could not reach like others with the new clothes that I could not do it. That was
Oh.
my. Still, I feel that the first day in the schools, I reached differently, not with a smiling.
Oh. That's so sad. I mean, but I think this is something,
That
the incident which you can never forget. I mean, I
never.
can visualize the complete story. So just in a flash of time, I can visualize what happened that day. So obviously, it happened with you. So obviously, you cannot forget this.
I cannot.
Yeah.
I'm still pink colors. I'm still. I got affinity with this pink also. I'm very fond of pink color, baby pink.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Anyways, I'm feeling sad for you. Okay.
No, now that's.
Okay. Next question. Which are some of the best publishers you know in the industry?
Of course, here Orange publication is the one of the good, and the Saraswati publication, Orient Black Swan, Hedward, Srichen, and Prachi publication, Goyle Brothers. These are, so I feel that standards.
Okay.
Oxford too.
Okay. That's nice. If you could add one subject to the curriculum, what would it be and why?
That is the more life skills, the moral values and ethics should be a compulsory subject, and that would be judged by the parents as well as school's entire staff about the child in the school. But suppose child is going with the bus also, the bus conductor and they have to be judged, and the average you can grade minimum of the B grade, whatever it's, one child should get it, then only other subject should get a pass mark. Then the moral degeneration or the value system won't be demolished, or you can say degraded now, but for which we are, everyone is working now. This could
Hmm.
not take place if we have been the such this system.
Hmm.
Life skill should be compulsory subject.
Right.
Moral values,
Absolutely.
ethics, and life skill should be the compulsory subject in your school. I would have been added to the curriculum, but rest
Wow.
of them, most all the subjects are there.
The same. Okay.
Because now this the kids are not paying, moral science is there but not paying attention. Why? They don't feel it also, but it's when compulsory they're forcibly learn, and they will, I think, if you the take 900%, at least a 10% will stick with them in their mind. When
Right.
we were child, we were compulsory, that's moral classes were there many, you can compulsory in the routine, there is one period was compulsory, that should be implemented here. Life skills also,
Yeah.
something the child should learn from the childhood days, not from the, you can say, grade 8 onwards. It should be started from the grade 1 onwards, at least
Hmm.
pattern or stitching, whatever it is. Life skills
Hmm.
and moral values and ethics should be the compulsory subject.
Yeah. I think, the as the trend is changing and we are getting more advanced these days. So I think it has become the need of the hour that, life skills and, moral, values. I think that needs to be inculcated in the child from the very initial stage of their, schooling. So I think you are very apt when you are suggesting that this could be the subject which needs to be added into the curriculum. I mean, this is really required, and I think it has to become mandatory from the very initial stage. Absolutely. Okay. If you could master any skill instantly, what would it be?
Skill of my keeping others and myself happy.
Okay. But you seem to be a happy personality already.
I'm happy, but I want to make others also to be happy. You know? The
Okay.
skill, how can we, if the bantan is there, then I would, because the moment, the present generation, I can tell they are all materialist world. They're moving to the materialist, and they feel the more money will make them happy. So I need to make them understand that no, happiness comes within from the mind. If you will not be happy, getting
Okay. So I believe that for you, happiness is very
Yes,
important, not only for yourself but for others also.
others.
Yeah,
Life,
that's.
we are all living for to make, keep ourselves happy. If you are not happy from inside,
Mhm.
we can't live happily. That's the no materialism, no money, nothing can make it. The happiness should get it. What is the really happiness that we need to find out it? That's maybe the happiness. Someone might be the money. Then I don't think so. That is infinity zero, and 1% might be was
Mhm.
other things. That if I know that if I'll get the skill to make them understand, yes, Amrita, Amita, yeah,
Yeah.
Amita, you need to be, you can be happy with this only. So I will get to the solution.
Yeah,
So the
absolutely.
worries can be the Buddha says, na, the worries is the main cause of all troubles. It's really the worries. We should know that the wishes we are wanting, wants and wishes make us that. So how to make ourselves within the limit or within the things, how we can make ourselves happy, that's the great thing. So if I'll get the any that skill, I'll immediately tell, don't go behind it, don't worry for this. You be with you're happy with this only.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think wishes are important because they give you the
Wishes,
sense of.
energy to do more, and the wishes is required, but
Yeah.
wishes only, all the wishes will, we should accept this fact that all the wishes will not fulfilled.
Yeah. In a process to actualize those wish,
Actually,
sometimes you get disturbed. So I think that's not good.
we should know that the your wishes, how to fulfill that wishes, should know the ways.
Hmm.
Without knowing the ways to wishing for some wishes, that's not, cannot possible. I
Hmm.
wish that I need, you can say that the, what's the BMW car, then I should work to get it. I should know that how I should earn more and more money so that I can get fulfill that wish. That's it
Right.
required.
Right. Absolutely. Plus one for this. Okay. Okay. So as you know that Bookalooza would be, publishing a biography of you. So it would be a short
Mm.
biography of your life, starting from your childhood and, having a great transformation into your life as a principal. So, so once we are going to give this to you, I mean, that would be, shortly available on our bookstore also. And we would be giving it to you too as a token of gratitude. So, I mean, what would you do with your biography then? I mean, do you have any plans how you are going to float
Yes,
it around?
yes, great questions. If I'll get my biography, firstly I'll go through it and find that which are the faults or the mistakes and follies I did it. I'll find out it, and I'll work on to remove it. Or else, I'll write my biography, autobiography, then I'll write these are the flaws I did it in my life. Then others should not do it.
Okay, that's great. I mean, so you are going to pinpoint all those, flaws and faults.
Because if
Okay.
the persons know the faults and fault or drawbacks, that would be much better than the you can say that the success.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that's incredible. Okay. Okay, last question of this session. So any message for our viewers, ma'am?
Yes, allow the kids to chase their dreams. Don't force them that you have to do this, and don't teach them. Teach them the moral values and ethics. You can from the childhood. Every house has got on culture. Ask them to uphold the culture. They should know that what is the value system of yours. They should not move for the materialist world only. They should know how to respect others, and respecting others, how to speak with others. These are the things nowadays are not happening, and follow the rules of that also. And that's would be the viewers, and to the viewers also, I'm sure about watch this channel. And when I'm hearing that the way they are taking the interviews and the questions they are asking, it's really incredible. Watch it this channel so that we can also add the knowledge also and the views, and with that we can also understand that the how these when these from the views only you will get to know that the how to lead a peaceful life or where we are committing the mistakes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so very much. I mean, your words are truly inspiring and motivating. I mean, the way you have propagated and put forward this message, it's truly incredible for us also. Like, it's superb.
Thank you to the all viewers and the channels too. I'm really such questions you are placed. It's really incredible. Really speaking, I'm telling. So no one has asked. Everybody's used to ask that general your growth only, but such questions you ask that the I need to think also that the, again it's for rewinding the from childhood days to the till dates. The journey of it's all covered. Thank you very much for it.
Okay,
Thank you.
guys, it's time to wrap up the session now. I hope that you must be amazed with the extraordinary life Radhika ma'am has crafted, a life adorned with accolades, triumphs, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. As a token of gratitude, we would be producing her biography, which would soon be available on Bookalooza's bookstore. So do check that out and
I'm
stay
on
tuned.
feel on it.
And stay tuned for more videos and more inspiring, words from the mouth of leaders like Radhika ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for being with us on the show. Thank you
Thank
once again.
you.